I am a writer. I have books, some of which I have been blessed to call bestsellers and have won awards. I love the act of writing and I love the act of communicating. And AI can help people communicate. AI can also be used as a weapon, or it can be used as a shortcut, or it can be used to flood the world with crap. And I'm seeing that a lot, especially in LinkedIn these days, where people will write something, they'll write a prompt into an LLM, they'll get back something that answers that prompt in the format of a LinkedIn article, or what they think is a LinkedIn article, which is two sirens at the top with a heading, about 2 or 3 paragraphs, and then a little checklist, and then some extra emojis and emoticons at the bottom. And what's actually happening there is somebody is coming up with an idea. They're saying, write some schlock for this based on other schlock that's been written. And then I'm going to copy and paste that. And then that's going to flood the world. And so what's happening now is we are getting a world flooded with often incorrect information, and information that when you actually go and criticize it or want to talk to the person about it, they'll just say, well, that's what the model came up with. So they won't, they'll own it as theirs until you criticize it. And then they will say, well, this is what the AI came up with. So here's a quick 6 steps on how to write ethically using AI. I use AI all the time to help me write, and I am a professional writer. It's what I do for a living. And the act of writing has like a flow to it. You come up with some ideas, you figure out what you want to do with those ideas, you organize those ideas, you write stuff down, and then you edit until you want to bleed to death. So where AI can help you with that is in the organization of ideas, critiquing the work that you're doing up front, and then allowing you as a writer to augment or change what you're writing based on that back and forth with the AI. The AI does have access to a lot of information that you don't. So here are 6 quick steps, and to avoid what I'm calling AI-gerism, which is writing a prompt and then copying it and passing it off as something that you actually did. So the first thing here is humans ideate. So we mull, we iterate, we have epiphanies, but we do things that where we ourselves come up with some hypothesis or something to say, and then we go off to say it. The way I use AI next is I will sit in front of the camera and I will talk about that idea for a good half hour or longer. And I will have that in a mass of everything else that I've ever written. And then I will ask the AI, can you organize everything that I just said into kind of a sample flow or a sample narrative? And can you compare what I've said to other things on the internet? Are other people already saying this? Is there a term for this? Am I coming up with this for the first time for real? Or did I just, am I like many other people have this idea when the idea happened other places? So you want to give credit where credit is due. And the AI will come back and it will give you some mediocre results. Now that's usually where people stop. They cut and paste the mediocre results and they put them onto LinkedIn and they think, oh, I'll go on with my day now. But that's not the end of your job, because AI is incredibly mediocre. One is because most of the writing on the internet is already mediocre. And 2 is it doesn't fully understand the context of what you've asked for, regardless of how long your prompt is. And I know this because I have literally thousands of pages of writing in my AI agent that I have done, and it will misquote me to me all the time. So the AI has done that, and now we have to do step 3, which is to select, filter, and edit what has happened. We look at what the AI has given us, we see what we think of that, and then we refine and we redirect what we're writing based on any additional useful information that the AI came up with. The AI is going to give you say a block of 100% block of information, and probably about 40% of that is actually going to be useful for you if you're actually looking at it closely. All right. So then you do that, and then you say, okay, now I've written this. Now, AI, take a look at that. And then again, critique it. Is there any other things that I should know about? And you go through these steps 2 through 5 as many times as you need to until you think, all right, I've got something that's okay to release to the public. And then you actually write it. Then you go back and you write the final draft as you. Because you are a human being, and I'm very interested in what you have to say, and I'm not at all interested in what Claude has to organize. So when I look at your post and I just see that Claude has organized it and then you've kicked it out, I have no desire to read that. But when you, as you write something, that's something that I'm truly interested in. So, 6 quick steps to actually ethically work with AI to create content.